Oh, before I forget, Dricus du Plessis just lost his UFC title, like I predicted it was going to happen against Hamzat. Nigerians still stink. Yeah, they're still smelly. Their odor still not good. You Google how many Nigerians live in South Africa. The reality is, how was Google supposed to know how many illegal Nigerians are here? How was Google supposed to know how many illegal Zimbabweans are here that have crossed borders? Now we have the true number. The influx of illegal immigration is putting a toll on the country. And you can continue to keep your faith in the fake criminal-led PA. You can continue to put your faith in a failed state as the ANC. You can continue to vote for the Mulungu, whose interest is definitely not yours. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle Pete with another episode of Uncle Pete's podcast, guys. I want to apologize for not bringing you guys a weekend episode. The kids were here. It was hectic. I've got a guest around. And on top of that, I'm back in training, so my body is aching. You guys know how it is when you're back in training after like years of no training. That first week, guys, I am hurting. But a luta continua. So we missed quite a lot in the last couple of days. So what's been happening in a couple of days? Let's see. The Zimbabwean refugees who were resisting repatriation after their refugee statuses was cancelled by Botswana government have been denied a chance to argue their case before court reports. Botswana government and their courts don't have time to entertain nonsense, which seems to be something that South Africa seems to be entertaining, even though these, people keep unaliving them. What else did we miss? Apparently
On Iran and the general's visit, did the president know? No, the president did not know that the general was visiting Iran. Neither did he sanction that visit. The general's sort of administrative process for travel approval starts and ends with the minister. As much as the president is the appointing authority and the commander-in-chief, he does not get involved in supervising the general's travel. That process sits with the minister. So the president did not know. Is there concern? Yes, there is a concern. At this period of heightened geopolitical tensions, as well as conflict in the Middle East, one can say the visit was ill-advised, and more so the expectation is that the general should have been a lot more circumspect with the comments he makes, which delve into the area of foreign policy that only the president as well as the Department of International Relations are responsible for, and does not fall in the purview of the military or senior military officers.
South Africa, it's 5 minutes to a military coup. We are 5 minutes to a military coup. One day we will sleep, and when we wake up, General Rudzani will be the president of this country by force, and no one will stand in his way. The thing is, Cyril Ramaphosa doesn't even know that General Rudzani and a delegation is in Iran meeting the Iranian military, to an extent whereby General Rudzani has pledged political and military support to Iran. So they are going to be in partnership with...
Guys, I don't think what's happening in Burkina Faso is going to happen in SA in regards to this matter here. So there's nothing to worry about there. What else are we missing? Oh, yes. Apparently, the number of unemployment people increased by 140,000 to 8.4 million in the second quarter. Let that just sink in for a second. While all the other nonsense that is distracting you guys, I just want this to sink in for a second. Is that sunk in? Okay. Now that is sunk in, before I forget, Dricus du Plessis just lost his UFC title, like I predicted it was going to happen against Hamzat. I told you guys, you don't mess up. Oh, one more thing. Temba Gorimbo is still an asshole because he went to go. I feel for Drikas. Unlike him, when others lose, he jabs at them and shit on them. I actually wish he hired Sloan, my wrestling coach from South Africa, and get better. Well, Drikas, you were a great champion. Heads up. Yeah, like I said, Temba Gorimbo is still an asshole. What else did we miss? Oh, we missed one more thing. Nigerians still stink. Yeah, they still smelly. Their odor still not good. So, Air France spraying air freshener on a Nigerian flight is insane behavior. Guys, you know what? I've reached a stage where I'm asking myself, what's the way forward? And I'm beginning to realize that the way forward is to support those that are actively doing what you see is needed in the country. You know, for a very long time, I've been telling people, and usually on my show, I put numbers. I'll tell you, oh, South Africa is a mess of this, and Nigeria is a mess of that, and a population of this, South Africa is a population of that, and out of that population, X amount might be foreigners or immigrants. And something I always said, I don't think South Africans are 60 million in number. I don't even think they are 50 million in number. I think the number of illegal immigrants in South Africa is so large, and that's the reason why you see the unemployment is the highest in the world, which doesn't make any sense, and crime and everything is the highest, because the immigration of South Africa, the illegal immigrations of South Africa has to be extremely high. And then I came across this video, which just solidified everything I've been saying, that South Africa has been lied to for a very long time. Whether it is in regards to, whether you go to Google and you Google how many Nigerians live in South Africa, the reality is, how was Google supposed to know how many illegal Nigerians are here? How was Google supposed to know how many illegal Zimbabweans are here that have crossed borders? Now we have the true number.
The leader of the union, AMCU, has made a shocking revelation that there are more than 27 million foreign nationals currently living in South Africa. He warns that this massive influx is the key reason.
27 million. So guys, let's start doing some maths and deducting. So, according to the internet, South Africa has a population of 65 million. One more zero. Let's minus 27 million. 38 million. You see, for a very long time, I've been preaching that there's a possibility that there's only 40 million South Africans. 40 million. And the rest of that number may be foreigners. And this is the reason why there are certain areas in South Africa you can go to, and you will not spot a South African. There are certain areas you can go to where it's just a whole bunch of foreigners. Let's continue to listen, because people are they like evidence.
The key reason why so many South Africans are unable to find jobs. According to him, the ANC leaders such as Cyril Ramaphosa and Thabo Mbeki have deep business interests across Africa, which explains the silence on the man.
But guys, we did a video where we showed Thabo Mbeki was literally refuting the fact that foreigners or illegal immigration is the issue. Clever blacks every day, all day, are arguing that facts are true. They apparently the reason why South Africa is the way it is because South Africans are lazy. 27 million.
Instead of addressing the crisis, they label South Africans as xenophobic for opposing illegal immigration.
You can't talk anything about illegal. There is a financial interest all over Africa. They run their businesses. Hence they cannot shout and say, hey, you are illegal Congolese. Hey, you are illegal Malawi. Hey, you are illegal foreign. No, you cannot say that. Because our interests are demand. Now what you say? What are you talking about? So we must lose our sovereignty as a country just because of this financial interest. You can't have a country that is got 27 million foreigners.
Guys, look. They know the truth. Somebody will come in the comments is like, yeah, just because he said it doesn't mean it's true. Then bring me the evidence that makes it not true. Because every single day, there is a bunch of Mozambicans, Zimbabweans, Malawians, Ethiopians, Nigerians entering South Africa. Guys, the reality is the influx of illegal immigration is putting a toll on the country. And you can continue to keep your faith in the fake criminal-led PA. You can continue to put your faith in a failed state as the ANC. You can continue to vote for the Mulungu whose interest is definitely not yours. Or you can see the people who are doing the work that you support, that you see will cause change in your country. I went to the clinic just for the fun of it. I'm actually having a bit of flu. And the kids are also having a bit of a flu. So I went to the pharmacy, I got a few medication, and then out of curiosity, I was like, let me go to the clinic and see what's happening there. Empty. The sister says to me, why do you look shocked? Do you have an ID? I laughed. I'm like, why? It's like, if you don't have an ID, you can't come in. I'm like, that's good. It's like, how? What do you mean that's good? You can't bring your children also. I'm like, that's good. Then I took out my ID. I took out the kids' birth certificates and their clinic cards. And she's like, yeah, this is all we are asking for. But I was so happy. Guys, Aluta continua, 27 million foreigners. Let that sink in. 8.8 million unemployed, but foreigners are working in this country. I'm your boy Uncle P, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.